Hi you guys, so today I'm doing a new video which is a chit chatty get ready with me video. Before we get on to what I'm going to be doing in the video, I just want to mention, in case you haven't already noticed, my background and everything in my room has changed just because filming in my old setup was just such a hassle for me, finding the correct lighting, finding a nice background that works. So this is perfect. My mum and myself did this last night. And we have been moving things like crazy. Normally it's spring cleaning, but right now we're like autumn cleaning. We cleaned out our storage room, got rid of a bunch of stuff. Honestly, we're such hoarders. We did not know until we went through everything. So yeah, we were just going through my room and we reorganized everything. And I have done a room tour video in the past, but now because everything has changed and a lot of things have changed. So if you want an updated room tour, please let me know. I would be more than happy to do that for you. And also, I have had someone request me to do a makeup collection video, but I really don't have that much makeup to show compared to other beauty gurus on YouTube. Actually, I'll show you like just an overview of what I have, and then you can see based on what I have here whether you want a more in-depth view. So this is all I have. I have those two bins, those two bins, and those two bins. So that's all the makeup that I have. I can show you everything here on the vanity. So yeah, you guys have seen basically what I have on my vanity. I can show you everything in depth of what I have on here, every makeup product that I have. So let me know if you would like to see a makeup collection video, because I think it's just the average person's collection. I'm in no way a makeup artist whatsoever, and I'm just a beauty guru and I love makeup. So let me know if you would like to see an updated room tour and a makeup collection video. This video is a get ready with me video, but in a chit chat style, where I'm just sitting down talking to you guys as I'm applying my makeup, telling you what I'm doing, what I'm using, that type of thing. Lauren Curtis has done many videos like this and I really enjoy them, so let me know if you enjoy them as well, or if you would like me to do my older type get ready with me videos, which is much quicker, like 5-minute videos. So I'm sorry if this video is a little bit boring and a little bit long, but I need your feedback so I can know which type of get ready with me videos you guys prefer. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the obvious. I always do my eyes first, so I've just changed up my whole setup. So I'm still trying to see. Yeah, that's the draw I need. Okay, so I'm going to start off with NYX's eyeshadow base in Skin Tone as usual. I always use this. It is just a great eye primer, and it's not only for like long lasting like wear and things like that, it's just like it makes everything so much more pigmented. I notice the biggest difference when I don't use this. Now I think I'm just going to do neutral eye today because like I'm going to dinner at my aunt's, so I'm not going to have banging bombshell eyes right now. And stick with my Makeup Geek stuff, I think. So I'm going to work out of my Makeup Geek palette, which you guys have seen me use before. I'm going to use Peach Smoothie, which is that yellowy toned shade. I'm just going to pick some of that up. I'm just using a big fluffy brush, and this is my transition color. I'm just going to use this color to help blend all the other shadows that I use. Okay, then I'm going to take Shimmer Shimmer, which is a beautiful highlight kind of shade. I'll be taking that on a flat shader brush like that. That is synthetic. I do prefer using a synthetic brush because, as you can see, it packs it on so much more pigmented. You really only need the tiniest bit of this eyeshadow because it is so creamy. It kind of reminds me of Kitten a little bit from Steeler. Then I'm going to take the color Frappe, and this is just a look that I've been doing for quite some time. I'm taking that in a crease brush, which is from e.l.f. Just pick some of that up, and I'm going to focus this on the outer half of my eye and bring it inwards just a little bit. This is still a very, very natural neutral look. Then with my big fluffy brush again, I'm going to take Cocoa Bear, which is another shade from Makeup Geek you guys have seen me use. It's a really red shade. I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put this just very messily once again in the outer corner. Using a more, not so much of a dense brush is going to make it so much more blown out, which is kind of what I want for this. I'm taking Shimmer Shimmer once again. I'm going to use it as a brow highlight. I'm going to take that on an angled brush. You only need, once again, the tiniest little bit of this eyeshadow because it is so heavily pigmented. So I like to start my highlight right underneath the arch here, and then I'll bring it outwards and then in and kind of round out all the shadow. Then I'm going to use the L'Oreal gel liner. This is the black one, and I'm taking that on a new brush that I've gotten, which is the Revlon eyeliner brush. It looks pretty dirty at this point because I have been using it like hell lately, and I like this brush because it's super thin, so I can get it like almost to where it's perfect, and it's much easier for me to maneuver. Now what I like to do, I have moisturized my face, I forgot to mention that in the beginning, but so I just wipe away if I have any shadow falling underneath my eyes. Now we can move on to foundation and things like that. Use my L'Oreal True Match shade W4. I'm taking that on my Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. So I like to shake up the product because you never know. And I'll just take a little bit, like a pump and a half, I would say I do. And I'm going to start putting this on my face. And I use this as my concealer, so I'll double it up over areas that I have the most problematic skin, which is typically on my cheeks. The Revlon Age Define Spa Concealer, this is shade 002, which is a pretty fair, like light one, and I just do about 3 strokes underneath each eye, and then I'll just rub that in with my fingers. This isn't going to give me much of a highlighting effect for day to day. I don't really like that. So I'm going to use a little bit of it just to conceal any darkness or bags underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to use the Australis Pressed Powder. The shade is Deep Natural. And I'm taking that on a big kabuki brush. And I'm going to use this to set my entire face once again so I don't, become a greasy monster in a couple of hours, which I probably will anyway, because that's just what my skin is. My brows, I'm going to use a Palladio brow pencil in the shade brown. So I always comb through my brows first because you never know what concealer and things like that you can get in them. And then I'll take the pencil side first. It probably needs to be sharpened, but that's okay. So then I'm just going to fill it in. So I always start on the outer tail. So I'll start at the bottom and round out the shape at the top and then bring it in. And then I'll just fill in whatever needs to be filled in. So it probably looks really awful at the moment, but you can definitely see the difference already. So then I'll take the spoolie side again, and I'll just go ahead, and because you can see it makes a pretty harsh line in the inner part, so I'll just flip that up and then brush the rest through just so it's nice and evenly distributed. And then I'm going to do my under eye area. So I'm going to take Peach Smoothie eyeshadow once again, and I'm taking that on a pencil brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put it underneath my lower lash line. I like to do exactly what I do to the top. I do the same thing to the bottom. Cocoa Bear, and I'll take that on an angled brush, these, and I'll just take that and I'll just tightline it. So I'm not using liner, but this is sort of going to be my liner. I'm just going to put it as close as I can to my lower lashes. And I'm going to bring this all the way in. But you can see already what a difference that makes. Then I'm going to use mascara. I'm going to use, as per usual, the Maybelline Mega Plush and the Maybelline Falsies. I'm taking Mega Plush first, and I'm going to use this as kind of a base. And then I'll take the Falsies and I'll put that over the top. I'm going to put some of my lower lashes, just the Falsies alone. And then I'll go back in with the Mega Plush just on the top lashes and kind of bind everything together. This is kind of like my finishing touch, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've done with my eyes. It's very, very neutral and it's one of my go-to looks. I'm going to move on to bronzer and things like that now. Okay, so the bronzer I'm going to be using is the Glow Baby Glow Bronzer from Models Co. I used this in my last tutorial. I'm taking that on a small little contour brush. This has become, I used to use this technique a lot before and now I've gone back to it. So I like to just carve out my cheekbones, and this just has a perfect amount of bronze. And it does have some shimmer in it, sort of like the NARS Laguna bronzer, but this I got in like a set with a couple of lip glosses. And I'm just going to take this and put it all around the temples and all around the forehead. Bronzer makes the biggest difference. My mum hates this. She says it makes me look too dark, but I like it. Then I'm going to be using the Smooch Blush in Peaches, another new one that I have. And then I'm going to take that on an angle blush brush. It's always a tongue twister. So as you can see, it's like duochrome, so it has like a lighter shade and then the darker one. So what I do is I mix them both together. And I start off on the uppers of my cheeks in round circular motions, blending back, and then I'll just fan some on my temples just to make it all more blended and a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to use the Sugar Baby Graduated, I have a hair on my mouth, Graduated Bronzing Powder. And I'm taking that on a fan brush, which is the best way to apply highlighter. And I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones, bringing it down right here so it'll blend everything together. So you can see what a pretty highlight that gives. I'm going to put some on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and right above my forehead to blend into that bronzer. So the last thing is lips, and I'm going to be using the BOE Beauty Jumbo Wind Up Lips in Boudoir Pink, which is the perfect pink, and you don't need to use like a lip liner and then a pencil, lip liner and then a lipstick. It's just perfect, and it's so creamy and smooth, complements any eye look. And then to top it off with some gloss, I'm going to be using the, L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss in Mirror Underneath 461, which is the most prettiest. It's kind of like a clear gloss, but then it has the most beautiful gold shimmers in it, and that's what I love. And I'm just going to put a coat of that on. And then we are all done. But yeah, that's the makeup look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know once again if you like these kind of like chit chatty get ready with me videos, or whether you would just prefer it if I zipped it and did what I used to do before, which is where I have my music and I fast forward things. You guys have to let me know about that. And yeah, I hope you like my new room and my new background. It's so much easier for me to film. So let me know once again if you want a room tour, makeup collection type video. I can do that for you. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me some feedback in the comment section or inbox me. Once again, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!